Hi guys, how you doing? So this is the vlog for the food group poll that you voted for. I'll try and keep it as simple and painless as possible. So there are three main food groups. Number one is carbohydrates, number two is protein, and number three is fat. Now that is not in any particular order. Um, Carbohydrates can be broken down into different groups. So these refined, and that comes from processed carbohydrates like your breakfast cereals, fruit juices, your sugary foods. You have simple carbohydrates. Now they come from fruit and vegetables, and you have complex carbohydrates. And they come from breads, pastas, and rice. Okay, so the ones that you're allowed are simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. Eat as much as you want of the simple carbohydrates. You need to limit the complex carbohydrates if your goal is to lose weight. You're only allowed to eat them 2 to 3 hours after you have exercised. That way your body will feed on that source. And you try and stay away from the refined carbohydrates as much as possible. Protein. Now the body needs this to help build and repair itself. You get this from lean meats, fish, beans, tofu. So your lean meats are chicken and turkey. So your white meats, you can have it from red meat, beef. There's other ones out there, but they're quite high in fat, like pork and lamb. You can have it from fish as well, any sorts of fish. Your beans and pulses, kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, cannelloni beans. You can also get it from nuts and seeds, but I'm going to talk about that in the next section about fats. And you can also get it from tofu as well. The final food group is fats. Now we're talking about healthy fats. There are four types of fats. There's actually only three, but there's a fourth hidden one. So the three main ones are saturated fat. Second one is monounsaturated, and the third one is polyunsaturated. The fourth hidden one is trans fats, and that's man-made. So in saturated fat, that comes from animal fats, dairy produce. Monounsaturated, certain types of nuts and seeds, avocados, olive oil, and polyunsaturated again, different types of nuts and seeds as well. I do get them two mixed up regarding the exact foods. But if anyone wants to know about that more in detail, I can post that after for you. The fourth one is trans fats, so you get your margarines. So ideally, you should eat fat. You'll need it. It's healthy for the body. It's a vital source of vitamins and minerals, and an energy source as well. And you are supposed to get a third from each group. Okay. So quick recap. There are three main food groups: carbohydrates, protein, and fats. Carbohydrates, eat as much as the simple carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates, 2 to 3 hours after you've trained. Protein, any lean meats, fish, beans and pulses, and tofu. And fats, three main types of fats: monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated. You're supposed to get a third from each group. Hopefully I've covered everything for you in this quick video. If there's anything that you're still unsure of, post a comment and I'll try and cover that for you. Thank you so much for voting over the poll. If you're stuck on anything else, hit me a message and I'll do another vlog or a blog. See you soon.